yesterday we talked about simplifying rational expressions. Today we're going to talk about multiplying and dividing rational expressions. And before we get into actually the rational expressions, we're going to go back to about 4th grade when you guys, or 5th grade, whatever grade it was, you guys learned how to multiply and divide fractions. Okay? And so we're going to do 2 problems like that, and then I've got 5 additional problems that I want to do with you. So if you remember, if you're going to multiply fractions, let's say we have 2/3 times 15/18. Okay? When you multiply fractions, in essence you multiply straight across and reduce. But we learned that sometimes it makes the multiplication and the reducing easier if we cross cancel. And you can always cross cancel with a numerator and a denominator. So you look for a common factor. And so I notice here that my 2 and my 18 have a common factor of 2. And so I can reduce that, divide them both by 2. I also notice that my 3 and my 5 have a common factor of 3. Now remember, it has to be a numerator and a denominator. They can be diagonal with each other or up and down. They have a common factor of 3. And so 3 goes into 3 once, 3 goes into 15 5 times, and then I multiply straight across, and I get 5/9. Okay, so that's multiplying fractions. Dividing fractions. You have 4/5 divided by 18/20. Can you remember what special thing you have to do when you multiply fractions? You have to flip the second one and change it to multiplication. So really what I've got here is 4/5 times 20/18. And so again, I look for common factors. I can go diagonally with the 4 and the 18. I can also go, up and down with the 20 and the 18. 2 goes into both 4 and 18. 2 goes into 4 twice. 2 goes into 18 9 times. Then I can do the 5 and the 20. 5 goes into itself once. It goes into 20 4 times. And so I multiply across, and I get 8/9. Okay, so that's really what we're doing, is multiplying and dividing fractions, except our fractions are rational expressions. So let's say we have 16 over x to the 3rd times x to the 6th over 4x. Okay, so again we look at the coefficients and we reduce those like fractions. And I see that my 4 and my 16 have a common factor of 4, so I can simplify that. Okay. I can also cancel out my x to the 3rd and get rid of, x to the 3rd in the numerator. And that becomes a 3 right there. Okay. But then I still have this x at the bottom, so I could actually get rid of it and make this into an x squared. And so then I multiply across and I get 4x squared on the top and nothing on the bottom, but really there's a 1 because these cancel out to be 1. So I end up with 4x squared. Any questions on what I did there? And sometimes once you multiply across, you might see that you've forgotten to cancel something, and so then you might need to do it at that point. We'll probably come into contact with one of those here in just a minute. Okay, so here's another one. We have 4x plus 8 over 10 times 40 over x squared minus 4. Now, just like yesterday, we want to look at our numerators and denominators, and we want to try to factor, okay? Because remember, you can only cancel factors, you can't cancel terms, okay? So what could I do here on the top? Is there anything common? Is there anything I can do with that? Factor out a 4, which is going to leave me with x plus 2. Okay. What about down here at the bottom? Is there anything I can do there? Difference of 2 squares. So this factors into x plus 2, x minus 2. Okay, so now I want to see what I can cancel. All right, I have an x plus 2 here that I can cancel out with that x plus 2. And what else could I do? The 10 and the 40. Okay, this becomes a 1. This becomes a 4. I think that's probably all I can do. So I multiply what's left, 4 times 4, which is going to be 16. And then 1 times x minus 2. So I end up with 16 over x minus 2. Any questions on what I did there? Hmm? 4 and the 4. See, this 4 I pulled out, but I didn't cancel it with anything. Okay. All right. Here's another one. X to the 5th over z squared divided by x to the 5th over z. Okay, so what do I have to remember to do? I have to flip the second one. So I have x to the 5th over z squared times z over x to the 5th. Okay, can I cancel anything? I can get rid of the x to the 5th, right? Okay, and then I have 1z up here and a z squared here, couldn't I? So I can get rid of this one, which changes it into a 1, and I can get rid of one of those. So, what do I have on the top? 1, and on the bottom I have z. So 1 over z. Now, kind of, you got to be careful not to scribble stuff out too much so that, you make a mistake. You got to kind of be careful. I was using the same color in my first hour, and they asked me to use 2 different colors. I don't know if that helps or not. Okay, so the next one. 4b plus 12 over b minus 3 divided by b plus 3. Now, what am I going to have to do here? What'd you say? 1 is the denominator, but since it's division, I have to flip it. Okay, that may be what you said. I just couldn't hear you. Okay, so we have 4b plus 12 over b minus 3 times 1 over b plus 3. Now, what do I need to do here in this numerator, this 4b plus 12? What do I need to do? Pull out the 4. Okay, and so then can I cancel anything? I can cancel this b plus 3 with this b plus 3, right? So I don't think I can do anything else. So if I multiply straight across, what do I get on the top? 4 on the top and b minus 3 on the bottom. All right. One more. Okay, this one, we have y squared minus 2y plus 1 over 8y minus 8 divided by y plus 1 over 16. Okay, the y plus 1 and 16 need to be inverted, okay? So I'm going to rewrite this. Y squared minus 2y plus 1 over, computer is having some issues today, times 16 over y plus 1. All right. So, what do I need to do in this numerator, this first numerator? I need to do product and sum. Okay, my product is 1, my sum is negative 2. What multiplies together to give me 1 and adds together to give me negative 2? Negative 1 and negative 1. So this factors into y minus 1 times y minus 1. Okay, what do I need to do on the denominator? Pull out the 8, so that leaves me with y minus 1. Okay, looks like that's all that I can do as far as factoring is concerned. Now, can I cancel anything? I can get rid of this y minus 1 and that y minus 1, right? Okay, the 8 and the 16. Anything else? Okay, all right, so we multiply across, and we end up with 2 over y minus 1 on the top, and on the bottom, I have y plus 1. Can I do anything with that? Or am I done? I'm done? Yeah. Okay. All right. That's not too bad, huh? Okay. actually, this is our last official math lesson, okay? Tomorrow, or not tomorrow, we're going to do a review. So if you're not going to be here, make sure you get that from me. And then Friday, we're going to do the digital citizenship lesson. So that's not really a math lesson. So, yep.